Vince. Welcome to another episode of Remote Accountants. I'm super excited about recording this video today because I got a couple things for you guys. The first one is another job updates that I'll be doing, that I'll be posting on the group. And so I'll let you know the time and the day I'll be posting these job opportunities. There's 5 of them. And again, I always ask accountants to do their own research for jobs. So I'll be talking about that in this video. Toward the end of the video, I'll talk about those job openings for accountants. And I'm really excited to bring you about how to get jobs. A lot of accountants often ask, like, how do they, can they apply? How can they get their business started up? And so I want to talk about some key points on that today, so that way I can help you out as best as I can. And there are more tips that are out there, of course, and it's not going to be the be all and end all of everything, but it's going to be a few tips to help you out. So welcome to another episode here. And again, my name is Vince. I'm the host. My Facebook group for accountants, for remote accountants, bookkeepers, the link is down below, so you can check that out. Get on that group if you're not already there. We already have many subscribers on this channel. It's not in the thousands, and that's perfectly fine. We've got about 50, and growing strong every day. So thank you so much for everybody who signed on. I want this channel to help out accountants as best as I know how. The job positions is one way I'm going to help you guys out. Another way is to give tips and tutorials to help you out along the way, to kind of give you advice. I'm an accountant myself, so you guys know. I've been doing accounting for 20 years. So a long time, and all kinds of accounting too, by the way. I've done nonprofit accounting. I've done corporate accounting. I've worked as a consultant for different agencies in an accounting capacity, and that's what I'm actually doing right now. And I've also worked in office, so I've done everything. So I know a lot about accounting. I know things that can help you guys out. So the first part of this video, the first half of it, I guess you could say, I want to give you guys some tips about how best to land jobs in accounting. And so, again, it's not going to be all encompassing. I'll try to post more videos on this because it's very voluminous in terms of what you can do. But the first thing that I can tell you about is the power of little things, the power of focusing on the small details. What I mean by that is that if somebody posts a job and you find it on Facebook, or you find it on another social media site, or perhaps it's a site that you have joined for the purpose of finding jobs, make sure you get all the details right about who is asking for the position, like their names, who's the contact you're going to be writing to, what is their company about. Do research on the company. If I were posting a position and say I had company, ABC, and I say, hey, I need a general accountant for this position. You guys PM me, personal message me, and or send me an email, and I'll take a look at what you send me, and I'll decide on the best accountant, right? Say that was me that was posting that. I know the person that would stand out in my mind is the person that got the company right, that got my name right, that told me, hey, I did some research about your company. I found out about this and this and this, that showed me that they were really interested in that. But that would stand out. I'm reading a book right now that's really, really informative. And I did a review. I help out authors too, as well as I have some books out there. At some point, I'll tell you guys about that. But in any case, the book that I'm reading right now, it's called The Power of Small. And it talks a lot about those little niceties, those little details that really stand out, that make you stand out. And so I can't underestimate the power of that. If somebody who writes me up and they get my name wrong, or maybe a wrong contact altogether, or they get the company wrong, or they don't know anything about the position, and it seems like kind of like a blast, like maybe they have like a cut and paste kind of deal with like, oh, here's another position for a general accountant. Let me paste my stuff there for this guy and then go on and paste it elsewhere. Like, that stands out. Like, I'll see that and say, okay, this guy doesn't really care. They're not really informed about what's going on, about what I'm looking for. And again, the person that's going to stand out is a person that really knows, the company, done research about that, research about the position. And also another key factor is they show how they fit in that position. So say, again, as a general accountant, if I've worked as a financial analyst, my entire life, if I try to say, well, I'm good in accounting in these areas, like, that's going to come off like, I don't have the experience necessary for that position. It's okay if you don't have any experience, you want to kind of jump in and you're transparent about that. I talked about this a little bit in my last video. you can be transparent about that and say, hey, I want to get in that position. I want to learn. That's going to be powerful. And so they can understand that, hey, this is a go-getter. But being transparent means, letting them know, hey, do you have experience? You do not have experience, and how you want that position and how you're really going for that. And of course, if you have the experience, go through in detail. Say, hey, you're looking for a general accountant who also knows AP and knows AR and knows payroll. I have all those things. Really sell yourself and show your experience and show what's out there. So remember the details. Remember that you're applied to positions that really do focus on areas where you're the best fit. And don't try to horseshoe yourself into a position that you don't have an experience in without being transparent about it. So again, I talked a little bit the last video about that transparency, but it's really a key that's in that. Another factor of it too is try to be one of the first ones to reply on that job position too. That stands out as well. Somebody who's really interested and gets in. Obviously do some research on who they are. You don't have to necessarily be number one in that list. But as soon as you see the posting, go in there, do some research, find as much as you can know, get your ducks in a row, and then apply. So that's key to try to do that as soon as possible. So on this channel, by the way, subscribe if you haven't already hit the like button, leave some comments. On this channel, I really do want to give you, the accountants, kind of a heads up when I'll be posting these job positions on that Facebook group. And again, the link is down below. So that way you guys know ahead of time. The people on Facebook, they will see the job post, but they'll see it only when I post it that's on there. I will let them know about the videos that are up so they can see the videos on here, but I like to talk about these positions, so you know. Excuse me. So in any case, I want to get into the second part of this video, which is the job. The jobs I'll be posting today are going to be 5, and so great opportunity for you guys. Again, these are not my own. Do your own research. I do full disclosure. These are other people that contact me and say they got job openings. So do your own research. Look into the business, contact them, find out more about the position, ask questions. So that's a key part of it. So full disclosure, these are not my own, but the people that contact me, they say they have open positions. Okay, so there's 5 of them. And right before I start reading this, I'll let you guys know now. I'll let you know at the end of this video. I'll be posting this tomorrow at 9:45 a.m. That's going to be Monday, Pacific Standard Time, Monday, which the date over here will be 10/11, October 11th, and that'll be at 9:45 a.m. I'll be posting these 5 positions on the group, on the Facebook remote accountant / bookkeepers group. So the 5 positions are that one of them's looking for a CPA who specializes in 1099s and worker taxes. And so this is somebody particularly in the United States. So this looks like to be a remote position, by the way. I try to make sure that I post just remote positions. Sometimes it's hard for me to know through the posting. But this person is looking specifically for somebody that's a CPA and U.S. based that can help out 1099s. The next position is actually Philippines. I want to give a shout out to the Philippine community I have out there too. That I saw that on YouTube that a great percentage of people come from the Philippines. So I'll try to keep posting positions out there for the Philippines too. And so thank you for all the Filipinos out there that have commented on my videos, commented on Facebook, that have liked stuff and on there. Keep that up, please. So this position out in the Philippines is an accountant and also a senior accountant and assistant manager. So there's several positions that they kind of rolled in on this. So check that out. That could be a good opportunity for you. Another opportunity out here is for audit and tax and financial financial statement preparation. And that's another position that's out there. And again, that looked like to be remote, so that could be an opportunity for you if you have that background. Again, audit and tax. Another position that's out there is for accounting staff that I'll be posting. And so you can see that on the group as well. That's a great opportunity. And another opportunity out there is for a general accountant. So great. It's kind of a full scale of different positions. Last time I posted on my group, I posted some bonus job openings too, so that you guys can see many different opportunities out there for you that you can apply for. You can personal message them. You can comment on there. You can say interested in that position. So again, I will post about these opportunities tomorrow at 9:45 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And so great. So you guys can see that on there. Again, subscribe to this channel so you know first. If you haven't already done so, hit the like button, and leave some comments. If you know, I always welcome comments on there. And great, guys. I thank you so much for everything, and I hope these tips helped you out as well. Take care.